Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Porter in at the 3. So it's Denver now, after the miss from 𝙭Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Let's go. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. And he can't hit the second.
Well, you know, guys, every team could use a glue guy like Gordon. He brings all the intangibles and will do whatever it takes to win.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Last time they met was in Denver.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a win is a win. But you know they want to play a lot better this time around.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Holmgren. And the shot goes in.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Now, Jokic. Pass to Brown. Nice defense from George. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Holmgren. Williams with the ball, guarded by Porter. Puts it up from 15. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The tray. And Michael Porter good for 3.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with the steal. Jokic draws the double. Porter outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Dort against Murray. Dort passes to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Holmgren's got 5.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Gordon kicks to Murray. To the inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡 can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 3. Porter dishes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Stolen by Dort. Here's Williams. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Yes, that goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Stan, they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Now, here's Jokic. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Denver needs to get off his shot. Dives for it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver with a change here, too. Russell Westbrook in for Porter. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for 𝙭Gilgeous-Alexander.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Wiggins with it. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. Rebound by Williams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hartenstein with it. It's tipped. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Hartenstein, and he makes that one. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Westbrook. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Gordon finds Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Free throw, good. Jokic. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. A nice shot by Brown.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Higgins outside. Clock is at 3. Here's Hartenstein. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Now here's Gordon. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Phoenix. Jokic with the bucket.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Denver also making some changes. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Peyton Watson in for Murray. Wallace down low. Watson's there. Tipped away. It's stolen by Watson. Naji. Williams against Jokic. Watson dishes to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Porter against Wiggins. Porter, no luck. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 1. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Wallace. Michael Porter making his last shot. Wallace with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Wallace, good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Inside. Here's Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡 deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Watson. And Watson slams it in.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Williams has a screen for 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢. Off target with the open look.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
.30 left here in the opening quarter. Porter in the corner. 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢 lets it go from deep. The Thunder pull it in. Williams with a clean look. Good on the triple.
Nice find by 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢. He reads the floor so well.
𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢 against Westbrook. To the middle. Jokic kicks to Watson. And stolen by Wiggins. He's off on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
The Nuggets trail. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Michael Porter's out there with Peyton Watson. It's Nnaji in at the 5 down low.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Down low, it's deflected. Now Watson, 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Wiggins outside. Back to Holmgren. Wallace against Murray. 6 to shoot. Wallace misses. The Nuggets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Porter kicks to Watson. Pass to Brown. Here's Porter. He's guarded by Williams. Porter inside. Working on Williams. Porter, no luck. Williams inside. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams to the paint. And it's Wiggins with the jam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks.
Take a break.
We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
The first one falls. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Porter. Another shot. The shot from the low post is good. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wallace against Murray. And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Shot's good by Williams.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Nuggets trail by 3. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break, checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Nuggets.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Watson, the pass to Murray. To the inside. Here's Brown, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Wallace. Williams dishes to Williams. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Again, Oklahoma City.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Great open look there. Porter's got 12.
Well, turning defense into offense. Porter with a great steal to get things going.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Now here's Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray for the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wallace misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
𝙁𝙤, good.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Holmgren finds Williams. Charity stripe shot, and that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 13. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 4-point game. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for 𝙁𝙤. Aaron Gordon comes in for Christian Braun. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Murray. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Wiggins. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Takes a three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Outside Williams. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
That's good from Williams. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
So he gets them both. The Nuggets trail by 4. And here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. Out to the right wing. Watson for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now here's George. Hartenstein finds Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Westbrook passes to Porter. Inside, here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Caruso looking for an opening. Dort with a screen for Caruso. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, But there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Here's Hartenstein. Here's the three. Caruso, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Fourth, Jokic.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Jalen Williams. And then for Denver, Christian Brown comes in for Michael Porter. And Murray subbed in for Aaron Gordon. That one drops. He ties it up. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Hartenstein against Jokic. Wiggins outside. Back to Hartenstein. Wallace finds Dort from downtown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Gordon with a screen on Wallace. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. He had 25 points last game. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Over Hartenstein. The Nuggets with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now here's Westbrook. He has yet to score. To the right side. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. To the paint. Stolen by Gordon. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jokic, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Second free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Westbrook dishes to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Down low, Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. Good season for him last year. Came in about 14 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
That free throw, no good.
Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
Good on the second free throw. There's 1:40 left in the first half, and Wiggins throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. Coming off a terrific season, 10th in three-point shooting, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from three last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. First one falls for him.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Jokic doing the job inside.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to Westbrook. To the middle. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming.
You know, right now for the Thunder, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡 runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now, here's 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. Following the miss by Michael Porter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Dort kicks to 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams' shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. Gordon up on top. Defended by Holmgren. There's Porter at the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. Porter against Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Porter. They get a hand on it. Here's Brown. Defended by Dort. Murray against 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢. Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. 4 on the clock. The 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢 finds Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 7. Lob pass to Gordon. Williams against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And making it look easy. Even with aggressive coverage, Porter Jr. finds a way to score.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And to look here at the shot chart for Michael Porter Jr.
This has been a pleasure to watch. The rhythm he has in his game right now, the ease with which he's able to release these shots from beyond the arc. The defense just has no answer for him, and if he's going to continue to make threes like he has, Katie bar the door.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. And here's Gordon. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the right block. Porter fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, and look at the composure of Porter Jr. there to fight through the contact and get the and one opportunity.
Free throw good, Porter.
Well, we talk a lot about Porter Jr.'s jump shot, his ability to space the floor, but I like his rebounding as well.
Dort, left side, to the paint. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Porter. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Murray outside. Jokic high post. Jokic draws the double. Murray for 3. And it's blocked by 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Thunder in 4th.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, Dort. Double team on 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. Stolen by Gordon. To the inside. Brown's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
First free throw is good. 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡 hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside, Gordon. Back to Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Free throw good, Murray.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
And so Murray nails both of them. And 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡 got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Murray against 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. Brown the pass to Murray. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Off target from outside.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Brown. Gordon with a screen on George. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Brown.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for it.
Now here's Williams. He's got 20, and he drives in. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. The Thunder have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Williams. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Brown. He's got 5, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Nikola Jokic. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Hartenstein against Jokic. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
On the wing, Murray. Back to Jokic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. He's coming off an excellent season. Second in steals, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. 6 to shoot. Murray down low. 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡 cover.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
It's hauled in by Watson.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's 𝙤𝙤𝙧. 14 points for him. Pass to 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. 𝙤𝙤𝙧 kicks to Williams. To the paint. Here's 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. And the dunk by 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Dort. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. 𝙤𝙤𝙧 with the steal. And now, here's 𝙤𝙤𝙧, the fast break champs. Now here's Williams. 22 points for him. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Such an athletic move from him to finish in traffic.
The Thunder have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Williams.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Williams with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Holmgren the pass to 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. Won't. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray with it. 9 points in the game so far. Denver passing it around. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now, here's Holmgren. 7 points in the game. Got it. Good job in the low post. Holmgren's got 9.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Pass to Brown. Got a piece of it. And here's Watson. He's guarded by Williams. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 8 points for him.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Williams scanning the floor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. Williams comes in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for 𝙤𝙤𝙧. Denver also making some changes. Zeke Nnaji, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Porter comes in for Christian Braun. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Jamal Murray. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 7. Outside Porter from outside the arc. Another 3 for Denver.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
The shot by Williams, no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Watson kicks to Porter. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Porter. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
outside Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Thunder have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Williams drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 4. Westbrook scanning the floor. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. The Thunder leading by 4. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver's going outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And it's Jokic missing. Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Westbrook picks him up. Wallace, good.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Porter. For 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Ňァģi, and it's Jokic in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver grabs the miss. And here's Jokic. There's Porter with the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Peyton Watson is out there with Michael Porter. It's Ňァģi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Murray. Lets it go from 11. That misses off the backboard. Murray against Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Back to Holmgren. Traps in the tray. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Porter inside. Working on Holmgren. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, that's why you've got to push Porter Jr. further out. Even when well defended, he can still capitalize inside.
Now, here's Holmgren. Outside Williams to the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Down low. Porter against Williams. Outside for Murray. Looking to get it going. He lays it in.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Now here's Wallace. Back to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. There's the 3. He can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Watson finds Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Porter's got it back down to single digits for Denver. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Hartenstein. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter double team. The kick out to Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Wallace. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Holmgren in the high post. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. A 3 ball. They get it again. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Williams. Najee passes to Murray. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and Murray, one of the best free throw shooters in this league, always happy to go to the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Williams. Denver also making some changes. Saric has checked in for Najee. Gordon comes in for Porter. And Christian Braun subbed in for Peyton Watson. And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent for the Nuggets. Zeke Najee, he's checked in for Saric. Porter comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Murray. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Dort. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Watson the screen. A nice shot by Brown.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Waltz. Now Wiggins to stop the drought. Count that one for George. George got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wallace against Westbrook. Inside. Here's Najee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Hartenstein. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Nuggets with some changes. Peyton Watson comes in for Zeke Najee. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Porter. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. 7-point differential outside Gordon. Pass to Brown. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Gordon.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
Now here's George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Watson with it. Defended by George. Gordon with no one around. No good on the 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Back to Hartenstein, and stolen by Gordon. Watson with it. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Denver. The Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Here's Westbrook. Gordon trying to break loose. Westbrook, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And good that time.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Kenrich Williams. And then for Denver, Michael Porter, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Murray's subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
One shot.
That's good from 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. And here are the Nuggets now, trailing here by 8. Murray outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, here's 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. 6 to shoot. Can he keep it going? Denver grabs the miss. Here's Brown. Murray surveying the D, and a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got 32 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Gordon. Brown's shot is off.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Williams finds Holmgren. Back to Williams. Now here's 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. He's covered by Murray. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. The Nuggets trail by 5. Jokic a screen. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. To the paint.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Gordon. Porter with the screen for Gordon. Here's Jokic. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
There's a screen by Porter. For 3, Gordon. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wallace with a screen on Gordon. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
In the first half, he handled the ball well, but he's been pretty reckless with it in this second half.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And here is 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Now Murray. Defended by Holmgren. And here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Porter kicks to Gordon. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Murray. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
A floater. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good D by Holmgren. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. The shot's good from 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Jokic with it, defended by Holmgren. Looking to end his cold spell, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Takes a step back. Here's 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢. Great touch on the 16-footer. 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙢's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
To the inside. Jokic takes the contact and scores.
Absolutely the guy you go to in this situation. Jokic has no trouble scoring in the clutch.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Denver shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. On the wing, Murray. Wallace covering. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Denver calls timeout. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For 3, Murray. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Outside Williams. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.